Casey Wallace back here at the Portal to Ascension Conference in Irvine, California, continuing our journey into the conference and finding great energetic people with talents, interests, and energy intention to assist all of us on our conscious journey, and allowing you to come in and have a little virtual cup of tea in the afternoon with us as we get to know some really beautiful people. As you see, we have this gorgeous creature here sitting in the booth, kitty corner to us, finally getting her into the booth for an interview. Say hello to our audience.
Hi everyone, it's so wonderful to be with you.
Tell everybody your full name, what you do, what your products are about, and things like that.
Wonderful. My name is Dr. Rhiannon Hutton, and I have a master's in Eastern medicine, a doctorate in chiropractic, which is now an energetic chiropractic technique. And when I graduated, I found out I was at the top of my class, and I had cancer.
Wow!
So I had a very big gap between heaven and hell, which is wonderful because we all came here to bring heaven to earth, right?
What kind of cancer did you
I
have?
had cervical cancer. Wow. And my mom's a research scientist turned sacred biologist, and so we both delved into the field of diet and herbs, and luckily she lives in the local mountains and wild crafts herbs as well. And we found a diet called methionine restriction. It's an amazing diet. It had 40,000 research articles in treating cancer, almost all chronic pain diseases, chronic viruses, heart disease, kidney disease, and no one was talking about it. I had had so many nutrition classes while I studied both Eastern medicine and chiropractic. No one was. And so I used it along with herbs and NLP hypnosis and the energetic chiropractic technique. And then when they did the biopsy, there was no cancer. Which is, I mean, it's really amazing because I think as we find our sacred path, what happens is we turn our worst problems into solutions for the world.
Right. Well, it's so funny because we had a conversation with somebody. We were interviewing some spectacular speaker, and we were saying, because we channel Julius, people are always asking Julius, what is my calling? What is it I'm supposed to do? What is my pathway? And a common response from Julius or for some other people is, what's been your biggest issue in your life? That's your calling. Not only, number one, to work your way through it, but then to teach others how to work their way through it. That's the calling. And they're like, what?
Right.
Wait a minute, what? How could that be? How could it be that simple, right? Because in actuality, obviously, resolution of a massive issue of fear takes all this energy, focus. You're in this thing. You've become an expert in this, right?
That's right.
I always say, there are specialists and there are experts, okay? And the expert is the one in it, doing it, versus the specialist who has studied it from other people, right? So now you're this expert.
That's right.
In curing yourself of cancer,
and
right?
As we know, all cancer is related to a microbial imbalance of either virus or fungus or parasite.
Okay, no, they don't know that. Say that again, please.
So all cancer is related to an imbalance of microbes in the body, right? Our environment.
Okay.
And so I work with, like I said, my mom, Sia Enos, in sacred biology to help bring this back into balance. But if we think about it on a global or even cosmic consciousness level, we're all working towards the same goal, even the microbes. And so we think they're against us, right? But really we're all working together. And so our tagline in Ascension medicine is that when you find your rapture, you become the attractor. And you start bringing together all of these things that you need to bring your worst problems into greater solutions.
And it's got to be for you, after going through the process, and I'm grateful I don't understand that process, but in honor of your process, at the outside of the tunnel, Because I'm sure at times it feels like this tunneling effect, pulling on you. That's what I see on that. So you come out of the tunnel. Was it self-empowering for you?
Hugely.
Yeah.
It was hugely self-empowering, especially being a doctor of alternative medicine, because there's so much in the cultural field between all of these different types of doctors and practitioners, which we're all working for the same common goal. So I really needed that process of, I want to say self-empowerment, but you realize how humbled you have to be, right?
Yeah, get rid of the altered ego.
Yeah.
Well, the altered ego is the fear energy which initiates the activation of these things, right? There's a couple different things going on. Some people will say, they swear it's one way or the other way. There's always kind of this combination that's working, either in expansion or constriction for us. So coming into that space, so does this become the inspiration for you, where you're like, I've just figured out what it is I'm going to be doing on the Earth ship?
It definitely does. And actually, I just remember being at the zoo when I was a little kid and being so hit by the fact that thousands of elephants are dying from the same chronic viruses that plague people. And when I was going through this process, my mom had a dream about which herbs to use, right? And then she did the research, and it was scientifically, founded. And so we use these particular herbs, and now our goal is to actually test the herbs with animals as well.
So positive animal testing.
That's right.
What could that be like? Okay. I'm an animal advocate.
Yes,
right? Okay,
me
so,
too.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. And the diet is completely vegan and grain-free. And there's a few other things that you have to do, and it's not that you have to do it forever, that, if you choose not to, but that really does help to clear the system so that the organs can function properly, and really so that you can raise your energy state.
That's right.
Because when you raise your energy state, you can reorganize the information.
Right. Tell everybody about the products that you've developed. How to find the products, how to get the education on this, and how to connect with you.
Yes, wonderful. So my website is docrhi.com, DOCRHI.com, like the name. And we will very soon have our book, The Cure. Yes, it took us 4 years to write because I'm a total foodie. So I've always loved food and eaten as much as I wanted of it. And so we really wanted to be able to make healthy pancakes and muffins and pizza and all the things that people like.
Right.
And there were a lot of pre-packaged things that people didn't find tasted very good or were very healthy for you. And so some we did. There are a few. Yeah. And so what we also found in this is that there was a lot of resistance to. They say it's easier to change your religion than to change your diet.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Isn't that dedication?
I know.
No, I know, because even with my own talking to people about veganism and things like that, and they've got this thing that they've got, and I'm like, well, if you didn't eat the dairy, you wouldn't have that. Oh, I got medication. Like, I'm not giving up my dairy. And I'm like, what?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, your
It's
brain.
emotional.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay. But still.
I know. Really? You wouldn't to save your life?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a client whose husband was dying of cancer. And just some of, like, have you even looked into, what he's eating? And she goes, well, this is what she said. Well, now that he only has a little bit of time, he wants to have these pleasures in his life. I'm like, so, he just wants to keep shooting that heroin, right?
That's right.
Right? And I'm like, what?
Well, and it's an addiction, right? And we can go even further and we can see these movements where they estimate like 10,000 people live on less than 300 calories a day out of choice, right? Living on light movements and the ancient art of ego, where you receive Qi healing. I practiced Qigong for many years before I developed this other technique. And there are articles showing that your ATP, the energy of the cells, increases when someone else does this healing technique on you. Right? And so there's so much that science is catching up with still.
Well, science is always catching up.
That's right.
Science is spirituality late.
That's right.
Right?
I like that.
But if they love, once it completely gets integrated in honoring itself, because we understand that the science is appeasing the altered ego's desire to have proof of what created the scientific attempt to prove the theory from, right? Did I say all kinds of that already? And then it all kind of works together. Some of us are just a little in the front of the class, some of us are a little back in the class, but it's all the same classroom, right?
That's right.
What will they find on your website?
Yes, so you'll have an option to sign up for a complimentary strategy session so we can see if we can help you in any way. And a link to where you can get the book, as well as some links to some of our blogs and our YouTube channel as well. Yeah. It is. It actually won't be this big when you receive it.
No, I
this is single print. Yeah.
I understand.
And
But that's a good size writer.
the first 60 pages are all research for different diseases, because really there was just so much on it, and we wanted to really honor it. And I've seen people who've come with like the worst neurological problems. They can't even feed themselves anymore. And within 4 weeks of the diet and then the other techniques that we use, which include releasing your own unique acoustic wave through your body, automatically, that within 4 weeks, like they're doing gymnastics, literally. And so it's, it's just a blessing. You just feel really nice. And you for doing what you're doing. Thank you. We are going to get into some deeper conversation if we wonder as we extend this into the network. You're very fascinating. Thank you for your extraordinary beauty and energy, which lures people in. You've got the fishing reel, but more than that, your intelligence and your spirituality wrapped in one. And if you're looking for solutions in your life, and there isn't a person out there who isn't, you need to tap into the website. We're going to continue the conversation. You need to get a hold of the book. And I always say, at least be intelligent enough. If you've got things going on in your life that your body is your red flag. Let's solve this. The body isn't going, oh God, you're awful, we're going to kill you. It's like, let's solve this problem. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Tell everybody one more time how to find your website.
Yes, so it's Docrhi, DOCRHI.com. See you there.